done.
So in Narishige also it is same.
नहीं नारिशिके सेम मतलब नारिशिके तो डिफरेंट कंट्रोल ऑल टुगेदर. नहीं नारिशिके में प्लेट लगाते हैं वो लोग. इन्हीं का पेटेंट टेक्नोलॉजी है. दिस इज हॉट. सो नो दिस इज हॉट एंड इट इज गॉट हॉट एयर कमिंग फ्रॉम बिलो. एज ए गो नियर इट यू फाइंड लाइट विल कम ऑन. लाइट आ गई. एज ए कम डाउन light is on and hot air will start coming up. You can't probably feel it that well, but it gives the temperature here to 37 degrees centigrade. Now this is about the microscope. Now coming to the inverted micro manipulator, इसमें कुछ और बटन लगाया उन्होंने. एक तो ये है ऊपर वाला एक बटन. उसके बाद they have this thing up and down. Then they have got this thing to move it left and right, and then they have got this to adjust the angle, and this one to move it. This can move in and out. So after I put it here, it can move in and out. So इसके नीचे क्या लगाया? They have given it again. So they have given for micro manipulator, because we are putting a needle here and putting a needle here. So for micro manipulator, आप लोग इधर आ सकते हैं तो नहीं देख पा रहे तो. For a micro manipulator, they have given for this pipette, we focus the microscope and we focus on this surface. Cross पे focus कर लिया मैंने. So after I focus on the cross, I'm very sure that my embryo lies here, right? और my sperm lies here. Plate पे रहेगा ना, cross के ऊपर रहेगा ना, sperm और embryo. Now I have to bring my needle inside an egg, obviously, or I have to cut the tail of the sperm. For that, it has given a glass pipette which will be mounted here. When the glass pipette we mount over here, so we can just gently take it off, and we can just open it like this and put a glass. It's an oil syringe. Just put a glass pipette here and tightly close it, and we can take out some oil from it. The way to do it we will be showing you in the evening. Take out some oil and then remove some air bubbles, and then we can air bubble निकल गया इसका. But that's, we put it under some oil droplet and do it. We'll show you today evening. But this is a tool holder. It is a tool holder. The tool holder will fit here, going like this, and then it will move like this. So it is for right one is normally for injecting for a right hander, and left one is for holding the egg. And when you work on this, we have to keep our pipettes which we get. Our pipettes come at an angle. We'll be teaching about pipettes today. They come at an angle. These pipettes, glass pipettes, borosilicate pipettes, are for both holding and injecting. And these pipettes come at an angle, a particular angle we normally use 35-degree angle. Some people use 30, some 31, depending on what we are working. But we are normally using 35-degree angle pipettes. So our injecting is at 35 degrees. Normally we keep it around 1 degree more than 35 degrees. So that injecting pipette will enter an egg horizontally. But the angle of that pipette is 37 degrees, is 35 degrees. I'll show you this pipette and you will learn better. But to control the pipettes, what they have done is, they have given it separate control. This is for handling the embryos or oocytes or sperms. But to control these pipettes, and pipettes need to come down, no, up and down, left and right. So pipette के लिए लगा दिया ये, up and down, left, right. Once I put my pipette here, it will go up, down, left, right. So I've got x-axis, and I've got x-axis होगा, v x and y-axis. There is no z-axis here. For z, they have given below. It's a red button. It will give me z-axis, by which I can move the pipette up and down. So once you do it yourself, you will be able to do it up. करेंगे भी, that's not an issue at all. But remember that we have got the tool holder we have. It's a tool holder which we can high पे रखा और pivot को fix करके नीचे लेकर आ गए. नीचे लाने के बाद में we will move it like this, and pipette will come into the view and seen here. And to adjust the size, to see the pipette, we focus on the pipette at 4x spacer initially in the space. Then सबसे पहले we'll focus on this cross. Cross we focus at 4x. Principle of this microscopy is, now you break the pipettes normally, pipette break. But in case you're able to focus on this crosshair and then you focus on that pipette in the air, then you bring down the pipette, it will never break. It will never touch. That's the way they have made this microscope. So you've got a spacer for focusing on the pipette and simple 4x to focus on this particular embryo or the cross. This will make it move in up and down directions. It can rotate also a bit, but to make the pipette go up and down, you got this called your z-axis is in this red button here. This has got something like this. This is an injecting pipette. इसके अंदर we have filled oil. You see here, we have filled oil here. It's an oil syringe, and this what we hear is out and in. Lunch आ गया?